Hello, I'm Mitch Panal, and today I bring you another video. Today, we're doing a trail shaper. A Kroot trail shaper. But I'm going a little bit further. I want to make this sort of like my Beastmaster, or like, well, Beastmaster tracker. So it's sort of like hunting dog master. Dude goes out hunting with these dogs, these hellhounds. And yeah, that's kind of the concept for this model. Going to like sort of vibe it for like an old 80s cowboys tracker sort of situation with his dog. That's the idea. Will it turn out that way? We will see. So, buckle up and let's get into it. But before we do, hope you guys enjoy. And if you do, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so you never miss another video. And check out my Discord down below. I'm trying to build a community, and I hope you guys will join. Alright, let's get into it now. Starting to use Kitbash, I grabbed the Kroot Trail Shaper. Now, I've already used parts of this already for my Flesh Shaper. So I grabbed this head from the Fast Stalkers. Yes? Fast Stalkers? Yeah. Fast Stalkers Kill Team or Kin Band. Jesus, I'm terrible. Fast Stalkers Kinbad kit, which is the kill team of the Kroot. I use that masthead and the body of this shaper. I don't really do too many adjustments other than I add a hat. I believe we did that off camera. I cannot be remembrance of anything. I'm like 80% sure, but yeah, I don't think I recorded putting a hat on it. There's gonna be a hat on it. Oh, I'm tired as hell. What time is it? Jesus. It's 11 o'clock. Ugh. But yeah, right now I'm just clipping everything away because that's pretty obvious. Now, I do have some critiques of this model. Who the hell thought the gun placement and how it's attached was a good idea? I want to have a chat with them because that is a horrendous attachment point. And then having the leg poke through it so it's in the way doesn't help either. Even looking at the instructions, it doesn't help you because it's horrendously placed. So if anyone here watching does get their hands on the Kroot Trail Shaper or Shapper, I'm pretty sure it's Shapper. Be aware, attach leg first, because if you don't, it will be a pain for a while. No, I did it originally off the instructions I found online, which was you attach the gun first. Why that is, I don't know. Quickly learned, that's not how you do it. Because I stupidly misplaced my copy of the little plastic like sheet, the instruction sheet for this model, so I had no idea where the hell it was. But yeah, this like whole attachment point doesn't make sense. Look, there's a leg there. It's a goddamn leg in the way. This is like the worst. I won't say it's the worst model I've ever put together, because I've got some old models I got an older kit that I've got to put together soon, which is the Tau Piranha gunship, I believe it's called. The Tau is like a hovering tank. I got to do that soon, but also be aware this leg don't. Yeah, I just got frustrated as hell with this thing because it don't bloody work. Whoever designed this model, I want to have a chat with because Jesus. I understand it's a good sculpt, but my god, is it horrendous to put together. Like, this arm piece has nothing to anchor the arm in. But I do manage to get it in, and shit just does not like going together. It just doesn't. Because one, the arm doesn't anchor in, because see where the leg is? It has that peg. Okay, leg fits in. Arm doesn't have that. It doesn't even have a proper groove. So, yeah, I would love to have a chat with whoever the hell made this model. It's a lovely sculpt, but it doesn't go together well. Like, there were certain things in this model that could have absolutely been done differently and would have been just 100 times better. Now, building this model, this like piece of cloth, I'm seeing it as a poncho that's just unraveled. Like, it's all like, not unraveled, all bunched up. I say it's a poncho. Specifically because I'm going for that old school, like, 80s tracker movie star feel. That's my kind of goal for this, because it reminds me heavily of Overwatch's Cassidy. Not the bad, I mean, it was early days Cassidy, not this modern crap. Today's standard Cassidy is a bit, sort of that. It's like outback western tracker. So I had some leftover cowboy hats. That is small for a Kroot, but doesn't look too far-fetched for it. So I do attach one of them. But I also use some of this new product. I don't know if I show it. I'm hoping I do, because it's quite nice. Definitely needs some refining to do, but otherwise it was pretty good. Because as you can see, I'm struggling with this gap. I'm not happy with the gap, so I'm going to get something to fill it up. I glue this pain of a model to the base, and the rest of the hard part's mostly done. Getting it to actually go together was the hardest part of this whole model. Which shouldn't be the case, but it is. Now using this AK Interactive Modeling Grey Putty, I want to use it to fill up that gap that the cloth makes. I've never used this stuff before. So I looked into what people have used, and so far I've found Midwinter Minis uses it semi-sparingly. So I thought I'd just copy what he did, and what he's done is just use a toothpick. I'm just like, okay. Was it great? It is definitely something that needs a little, oh well, I say a little, a lot more work to like actually figure out how the hell to do this. I would love to know how this thing dries, because if it dries from the outside inward, then okay, you can't really do what I wanted to do. But if it dries from the outside, from the inside out, that would be an amazing product. Well, this would be an amazing product if I knew. Because if it does, you know how easy it would be to just like wait 10 minutes so the inside firms, then wipe off the excess, and then reapply a smaller amount until it's like a flush. Here it is, primed and zenithal, because I've got to do it when it was raw plastic. The hat is one of the same hats I use for my Bone Vipers. Go check them out. They're epic. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into painting when it eventually shows up. Army Painter Green Skin. Using this, I just use my standard green skin recipe, which is green skin with scaly hide, and that is it. 2 paints, all you need to make some really nice looking Kroot, in my opinion. Now, my goal with this way, because I have a Kroot hound laying around, like a baby one. Citadel Beast Triad Bark. I use this for the leathers. I have one of the baby Kroot hounds from the Carnivores kit? Yeah, Carnivores. And I'm going to place that on the base, because I've already got it painted up. And this guy's going to act as my tracker slash Beastmaster, or something along those lines. The hat will be a different color. Model Air Dark Earth. I use this for the quills and the base. And a little bit on the leathers, just to kind of break up certain areas. I will say this, I apologize for like the constantly jumping around and like trying to keep this in focus. I'm trying something new. As you've noticed, I'm much closer. Army Painter Green Skin. Scaly Hide. Mix 50-50 and you get this really nice, like pale green. It's still got some vibrancy to it. It's just a nice green. Especially for a skin tone, it's so good. Reason why I use it for my Kroot. Though I do hate the fact that this footage is slightly blurred out due to my fingers. Army Painter Dark Tone. Using Dark Tone, I slowly tint the weapon, metal, and anything that's like supposed to be as darker colors. With it, just well, tinted. It is as advertised. Dark it down so it's nicer and looks better. I also use the hat. Again, the hat's going to be a different color altogether. It's going to be like a tan white, like an off-white. Model Air US Desert Sand. I use this for his like armored belly. And a few other things, I believe. I think I do some bones and like the fingernails. The hat, yes, that is where it starts. Again, it is like nice tan because I like the hat. I was originally gonna go brown, but I'm like, let's do something a bit different. Who wears dark browns and looks cool? Model Air Dark Earth, made into a wash. I was referencing the ghoul from the Fallout series, well, Fallout series and games. The character that walks around with a cowboy hat and it's just like sort of a bounty hunter. I guess it's kind of like he's he's a junkie for one. Most people are in Fallout, but yeah, I wanted something a bit different, so I thought white hat. Why not? Army Painter Dragon Red, Model Air, Aged White. That's it. Why did that take me so long to realize what the name was? I use this combination to work on this little like poncho cloth thing. I don't know. I just think the Kroot came across like, I don't know, a captain or something, and it's just like yoinked the cape, and it's like, yep, that'll do nicely to keep the sun off my back. Army Painter Dark Tone, Fur Brown. I use this for the shoulder pad and a few of the leathers, just like dry brush it over, just to sort of deepen the leather, make it look nice. Again, nothing too crazy. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. This was a very nice, like, refresher model because I have painted a fair amount of like standardized models. Model Air Aged White. I've been painting a lot of models, but I haven't just like sat down and just enjoyed a process of a model for a little while. So this was a nice little motivated to do it and to just get it done and on the way I wanted it. And this is perfect for that. Though I do hate I keep going off camera. Going off screen. Citadel Base Lead Belcher. I use Lead Belcher at the highest points of the gun and anything metal, so it gives it that nice reflective surface and it sort of strengthens the use of the dark tone as like a shade. I also hit the bullet, his mask and all that. Why is he wearing a mask? I have no idea. I'm just like sort of thinking, oh, what's his name? Colbane? Something like that. Model Air Dark Tone. Colbane. I'm pretty sure it's like Colbane, is it? We were talking about it earlier. Cad Bane, that's it, from Star Wars. Clone Wars, technically. But yeah, I was sort of referencing Cassidy, Cadbane, Cadbane, yeah, Cadbane. Cadbane? Now I've forgotten his name again. Yeah, Cadbane. Model Air US Desert Armor. Oh, is it for the flesh? I don't know. It's just like some weird meat. I don't know. I'm assuming it's been dry aged to some degree, or some weird Kroot preservation. And then there's like bones in the background, getting the same treatment as well. I don't know. It's just some meat on his back. I don't care. I'm not too worried about it. It's not supposed to be really seen. Model color, white glaze. I hit the eyes with this best. I go a little further up his face because I really can't see it with the way I went with this model, because it's in the shade. It don't sit right, and I did try my best, so I do apologize, but I do manage to get it there eventually. Which I've failed to do many times in my other models, which I dislike to no end. Model Air Ivory. I use this on the bones to sort of make them more bony. Nothing too crazy. I also hit the bones of the meat. Again, I don't know what it is. I think it's just like some massive ribs. I think. I have no idea. Army Painter Dragon Red. Model color, aged white. And I go after the meat with that. I add a little bit more just white in this, hoping it would like sort of make it look a bit more meaty, but it's a bit of an odd one. It's very deep, rich color, so it didn't exactly come out the way I wanted it, but that's fine. I'll live with it. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's the best part. Best part about this hobby, it don't have to be perfect. Model Air US Desert Sand. I use this to start toning the desert. I say toning because there's going to be another color on this that's going to stain the lot. So adding this in will add some brighter colors and darker colors into it, which I am very happy to do. I gotta remember to use this more sparingly, but it's good enough. Model Air US Yellow Earth. And using this watered down, I get a nice sandy yellow desert. Again, apologies for the terrible focus job. I really need to get like a better camera, but I don't have the funds for that yet, so we'll see what happens. One day. Citadel Contrast, striking Scorpion Green. Oh, is this for the leaves? There is some vibrancy in this world of desert and sand, and it's these leaves. I don't know, I just thought it was a good idea. Don't worry about the cactus in the background, that's a different cactus I was going to use for another project. I just had to test something out, and you get to see the doggo, the Kroot hound. Game color, moon yellow. I very carefully dot the eyes, or the eyeballs. Do I do a good job? Yeah, it's questionable. Questionable at best. But I got them look fairly okay. They're not perfect by any means, but they're good enough. So there's a little cactus, a little hellhound, a little Kroot hound. Let's get into the final results. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so you never miss another video. And if you're interested, join my Discord down below. I'm trying to build a community, and if you want to, it will help greatly. Alright, thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. Good.